This is a 97 Nissan Maxima, and right now there's some oil that's leaking out of the camshaft position sensor, which is right over here. And it's actually a pretty bad leak because it managed to destroy the previous alternator. We had to replace the alternator before, and I'm going to show you guys how to repair this leak. So the sensor is right down here, and it's just one bolt that you have to remove. This bolt right over here. It's a 10mm bolt. So I already loosened it up, so you just have to unscrew it. And I would actually take out the harness first, which I forgot to do. The harness. And you pull the sensor out. There's a sensor here, and right there is the O-ring that we're going to replace. And you can see how oily it is here from all the oil that was leaking down. So here's the sensor. I cleaned it up a bit. So now I'm going to try to pull out this O-ring that's right over here. So I'm using this like a pick, which I have, really sharp tool. Try to get it off. Oop, it broke. So it's really worn and it feels really brittle. So no wonder the oil was just leaking right out of there. So this is the O-ring that I'm going to use to replace the old one. The size of this O-ring is 11/16 by 7/8 by 3/32. I would have preferred a little bit thicker O-ring, but this is what I had laying around. You can find these in the auto parts store. So I'm just going to slide it right into place. Here we go. So now it's a lot better than the older O-ring, the older one, which just flush straight across. This one has a little bump, which will prevent the oil from backing out of there. So now we have to just replace it back in the car. So now before I put the sensor back in, I actually want to clean up the area, so this way if it leaks, I will know that it's leaking. Wipe it nice and clean. Okay, so now I'm going to install the sensor. So I just want to slide it back in. Get your bolt, put it back in, screw it in. And then tighten it back up with your wrench. And replace your harness. And you're done. Thanks for watching, and if there's any videos or suggestions that you want us to do, please let us know in the comments below. Thanks again.